And Shining Ark's being released for the PSP, which probably dooms the aspect of coming to America, sadly. On the upside, at least it won't have problems importing it, though. Which is still the nice thing about the original PSP versus the 3DS's incapability of playing imports at the moment, until someone finds a way, which I pray someone does. I'm a much older Shining fan. I really like Shining in the Darkness, if no one's ever gotten that by now. Shining Force is good, not a big fan of Shining Tears. And, I'm really sorry if you like Shining Tears, but that game's just awful to me. Just to me. I'm sorry if you like it, I know it's really sad or bad hearing somebody hate a game you don't like. I know that feeling. There's lots of remote games that I know that I like that a lot of people don't like, so I'm trying not to be mean now, but what really made the Tears game really popular in Japan was the fact that the artist was a renowned person for drawing hentai, basically, really sexual art, so he was well known, so that's why it sold a lot of copies, and he did the art for Tears 2 also. But in America, I'm not even sure if anyone even knew that. I'm sure somebody does, but yeah, Shining Ark's looking interesting for its photos. Shame it won't probably be coming to America, but might be something I'll check out in the import scene now. Now, of course, one of the more exciting things for this month when it comes to 3DS is, of course, Professor Layton and the Miracle Mats.
It's just behind the crates.
And there'll be a grand time in London, indeed it will. It'll be the first Professor Layton game that'll feature 3D, and again, obviously, it'll be using the 3D technology to give the illusionary 3D aspect, but I mean, like, the models will be in 3D instead of using 2D. So, it'll be interesting to see Professor Layton in a 3D model. I'm not sure if it'll tickle my fancy that much. I think the art style was perfectly fine in 2D, but I guess you can't really make much use of the 3D gimmick on the 3DS without it. But hopefully it'll turn out good. I haven't hated a single Professor Layton game at all yet. I mean, I found questionable ups and downs here and there, but overall, each game's been solid so far, and I hope that the Miracle Mask will continue this tradition, to be honest. Now, a game I'm really wanting to come to America is Digimon Adventure, which is basically the original Digimon series. Apparently it's going to take place covering all the anime, the movie, our war game, and it's going to even have new adventures that never existed in the game. So it's going to be a very interesting game. They keep releasing information in V-Jump, which is one of the manga magazines in Japan. And, it's like Shonen Jump, but V-Jump, I think V-Jump was for kids and Shonen Jump's for teens.
Be careful, they could make a final stand there.
But I'm probably completely wrong on that. So, at the moment, the last time I checked, there was no announcement regarding an English version of it, which is a real shame. But, that's interesting, though. Apparently, all the copies of the game will be coming with a Digivice Vol PSP that can be downloaded. There's no regards to what it is yet. So it's a pretty old bonus, basically. But, yeah, it's being released on January 17th, 2013 in Japan, and I still haven't heard anything about American version. And it being, again, a PSP game, it suffers the American course of, oh, it's obsolete, throw it out the window. I mean, it's very rare to usually see that not happen. Like, the DS is probably one of the first things of it not happening in a while, you know? Because a lot of people are like, why do I need to upgrade to a 3DS? Ooh, 3D. It still functions like a DS. But, yeah, that'll sadly be on my import list too. So, you ever liked Izuma 11? You ever watch remote RPGs? Review of that? No? Why not? Why didn't you watch John Tickle's review of that? You should. But anyway, so in case you're not aware, all 6 games are being compilated on the 3DS. Which is just insane, and it's supposed to be available in Japan on November 29th. And it's going to be really interesting if there will be any ports of it. To be honest, considering there's already been a European version of all the games, right? I think they'll have. So it's already in English. It's always been questionable why it never came to America. But with a compilation of all the games, it could be an interesting idea to bring them to America now. Or we could hope for, well, no, actually, yeah, I completely forgot 3DS is not import friendly at the moment. Bastards.
Well, that was about it. Who was their leader, I wonder?
I doubt we will ever know. The gang has been broken, though.
And we have enough water. I could take a bath.
We must continue our journey. We have no time to lose.
What? No bath?
The Grail is important. We have to go.
You've never travelled with a girl before, have you?
Well...
Woman says yes.
European marauders have made camp on the way to the summit of the Temple of the Nine. Was this purely by chance? Had they no idea how close they were to the greatest treasure in this sinful world? There was no other way. We had to sneak or fight our way through them in order to reach our goal.
We're doomed. Doomed! I don't want to fight through everything. They'll kill me. I'm just a little Templar knight with stories being told about me and my heroicness.
Wait, who are those people?
An armed band of some sort. They look Christian.
They must be either mercenaries or marauders. We have no allies nearby. I would avoid them.
We have no choice. We'll pass right by their camp.
Oh no, I don't want to pass through the camp. They'll kill us all. No. Anyway, hopefully maybe we'll see something about it coming to America. But at the moment it did get delayed in Japan because they want to verify quality in that. So Level 5 is apologizing to Japan at the moment. But, you know, you should be apologizing to us Americans. We haven't even gotten one version of the game. You haven't at least the first one, just see if we would like it. Talk about offended. So, in case you haven't heard, Trails in the Sky series is beginning a lot, or as I should also call it, the Legend of Heroes, whichever you would like to refer to it like. There's a lot of things going on with these series. Currently, it's getting redone versions on the PS3, which are supposed to be built quality and everything. And then they're continuing with Trails of Zero, which is it's getting an enhanced version on the PlayStation Vita.
I suggest we avoid the crowd at the entrance.
And currently they're looking into Bell voice acting and full voice acting for the game and such. Sadly, there's still been no new news of more Legends of Heroes series coming to America, sadly.
There, the debris. The water shouldn't be that deep.
I hate getting wet.
Hopeless.
So, in other news, Ipapon Ichi had a fan-related vote contest to celebrate its 20th anniversary, and they basically decide what was your favorite main male character. Well, any male character, not just main, just male characters in general out of any of their games. After so long, I remember when the first
The guard on
Disguise...
that tower spots us. He will alert the entire camp.
If we make too much noise, we're doomed. We must take out the left sentries first, or they'll spot us.
I remember the first Disgaea game came out way back when I was in high school. So, if you love Disgaea 1, you'll be happy to know Laharu retains as the #1 favorite character on the fan page. However, interesting enough is number 2, though. Number 2 is the main character of Disgaea 4, the vampire. I haven't played Disgaea 4 myself, but considering he's beat everyone else, he beat Alex, Idol, Mid-Boss, Cordis, he beat Lord Zeta! Lord Zeta! I mean, he even beat Gig! Fuck, Gig was hilarious. It's like, it makes me wonder if Disgaea 4 might be really good, you know? I'm not saying it's bad, I just never really played any of that. So, you been interested in Final Fantasy XIV, but haven't got to it? I've always been interested in 14. I wanted to give it a chance in that, but my PC ain't powerful enough to play the PC version, and I waited for the PS3 version. Oh, for so ever long. Hopefully, the A Realm Reborn, the new Final Fantasy XIV, will soon supposed to be coming out at the beginning of 2013 for both PC and the PS3. There was apparently a poll recently about keeping vanilla servers up. And there was a vote, and they said as long as at least 30% people said they were interested in having the servers for vanilla content, they would do it. And there was a 35.4% that said yes to keep. So they're going to be keeping servers for vanilla Final Fantasy XIV. So us who didn't get to experience the original story that will be destroyed because of the new one will still get a chance to do it. Now, they will record their character data up to November 1st, and then players will be transferred to A Realm Reborn. On the 11th, the game will be taken down once preparations for the launch of A Realm Reborn are complete. Vanilla Final Fantasy XIV servers will go up a few days after. But there will be no further patches or fixes made to the vanilla game, so they will entirely focus on A Realm Reborn. So, they said they will remain open as long as 30% of the people continue to play them. So, it's going to be a long-term decision, and to be honest, it's probably not going to be an incredibly long time. So I really hope the PS3 version fucking gets out here soon, because I kind of want to play. I'd really like to play, at least experience the game before it's gone. Because, as far as I understood, over all this time, the Realm Reborn is just completely stomping over the original game. So, if you don't get the... It's basically suffering what World of Warcraft's, what was the expansion? Crap, Cataclysm. Cataclysm destroyed all kinds of shit in World of Warcraft. I was very mad about that and sad to see many things get avoided and changed and completely removed from the game. And I hate that kind of stuff, because then, you know, new people can't experience the story and stuff. They take it out. It gets rid of it. It's so mean. I hate it. I just really hate it when that happens. It's just so evil. Oh, deal. We got a lot of people to kill here. And... holy crap, we need to kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. So anyway... so, little final thing here I think I'll talk about is, of course, probably something that people have been waiting for is, of course, to hear of dropped prices for consoles. The PSP Vita was already announced to not get a price drop for the holidays. It will continue to be the same price, so 3DS features the same thing. But with the Wii U coming out in November, Nintendo announced that the Wii will be dropped to $129.99. It will be packaged with Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort.
European marauders have made camp on the way to the summit of the Temple of the Nine. Was this purely by chance? Had they no idea?
Oh deal. So anyway, this new bundle is gonna replace current ones that have new Super Mario Brothers and will be available October 28th. So basically, if you want any of the other versions, when the price change happens, you're going to, well, want to get them before they get completely replaced with this one. The 129 price tag's a pretty good price, considering the Wii does have a good number of games on it. You know, there's The Last Story and Xenoblade Chronicles that came out. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint. But then again, the Nintendo Wii U will play Wii titles, so if you don't have a Wii yet and you'd rather just save up for that, you might as well. If you're looking to be cheap, though, well, it's an option. It's definitely going to be an option for the cheapskates of Christmas. Which is what they're always targeting when they do that, obviously. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Considering the backwards capability in Nintendo Wii U, I don't think it'll probably be that big of a thing to do. It'll be... oh, one more thing. There was a little news of the Dragon Quest X for the Wii U. They talked a little about what it's going to get, and it's going to use the actual control with the touchscreen. It's going to have a capability of having a keypad on it, so you can use it as a keyboard to talk to people. Not too much else about it, except just keep trucking on with that. What a shame. So many games.
Seem all packed to leave. What if something happens to their precious loot?
Yeah, let's steal it. We'll all steal it all. Oh, by the way, Zero's Escape Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel to 999, 9 hours, 9 people, 9 doors, or 9 doors, 9 people, whichever way it was. Well, that's all way, well, should be all way out. I'm still waiting for my copy, sadly, so... Damn you, remote RPGs, John Tickle, if you're taking forever to play your own copy of it. Damn you. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Well, we'll talk about some news. I'm thinking about maybe trying to do this like weekly or something. And get multiple footage to do little talks like this. I'm sorry that there was a lot of stumbling around. I did have this all set up in an orderly manner, but then my laptop crashed, so I had to quickly find all the articles I wanted to talk about again, and I just got annoyed, so I'm very sorry about that. So anyway, I'll see you next week, hopefully, where we'll talk some more, and get to see more of these two idiots running around burning things. How I only need that it begins with burning and it ends with burning. Till next time, the West, well, the West is history.